What's up, y'all? I said, what's up, y'all? Look at me when I'm talking to you, bro. Nah, I'm just messing with y'all, man. This your boy Knockout Boxing 86 TV, and we in here. So check this out, bro. Before I get going on our video, smash that like button for me. Subscribe to the channel if you're new here. Share the video. Turn on your notifications, and go follow me on Twitter at KOBoxing86 TV. If you got a breakdown or a prediction that you'd like me to do for you, knockoutboxing86 at yahoo.com is my email address. And don't forget about our live shows. I go live every Wednesday and Thursday night, 7:30 p.m. Central Time. I'm also live every Sunday morning with the singing OG KQKC Boxing Network. Sunday mornings, 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. But let's go ahead and get this popping. Let's get into our video. And today, we got another fight prediction for y'all, man. We got Josh Warrington versus Luis Alberto Lopez for the IBF 126-pound featherweight championship of the world. 12 rounds. They fighting over there in the UK in Leeds, which is Josh Warrington's hometown. Seems like every time he fight these days, he's fighting in Leeds. So he's the champion. He's going to have a home court advantage, so to speak, and all the fans are going to be behind him. But Luis Alberto Lopez is used to this. This is a true toss-up fight. What the odds are looking like? Bro, I didn't even look at the odds. I'm sure the odds are very close. If you know the odds, let me know down in the comment section. But we working, bro. We got Josh Warrington, 32 years old, fighting out of the UK, orthodox fighter, 5'7", 67-inch reach, 31 wins, 1 loss, 1 draw, 8 wins by way of knockout. And he's been knocked out 1 time by Mauricio Lara. Probably the hardest puncher at featherweight is Mauricio Lara. And Josh Warrington, obviously, 8 knockouts in 33 fights. Not the biggest puncher, but he does some things really good in the ring. Luis Alberto Lopez, out of Mexico, orthodox fighter. He's 5'4", 66.5-inch reach, 29 years old, 26 wins, 2 losses with 15 wins by way of knockout. Man, this I think it's gonna be in the afternoon on DAZN. It's gonna be a good fight, bro. Josh Warrington puts combinations together very well. Good offensive hand speed. Offensively, though, he does lack power. Counter punching ability, not really there. He's more of a try to get his stuff off, and then once he gets his off, he's going to get defensive on you and try to be defensive. His issue is his feet aren't very fast. His guard is not that good, and he really struggles defensively, and that's why Mauricio Lara was able to crack his code. And in my opinion, they fought twice. The second one was ruled a technical draw because of headbutts. I believe Mauricio Lara was on his way to stopping Josh Warrington in that fight too. I really do. And then Josh Warrington was able to bounce back. He got his title against Kiko Martinez. Stopped Kiko Martinez in that fight. Really put it on Kiko early. Kiko wasn't able to recover. Josh Warrington's hand speed, his raw aggression, really took over in the fight. It's a completely different proposition fighting somebody like Luis Alberto Lopez. Luis Alberto Lopez has a very unorthodox style. When you hear the last name Lopez and I tell you that he's from Mexico, you probably think brawler. You probably think come forward fighter. But that's not him at all, man. He got very good boxing skills. He'll come at you from different angles, throws punches from very, very unorthodox angles, and he's able to catch guys clean, has very good power, pretty good defensively. He will roll with shots and has a nice high guard, and he'll go into a shoulder roll sometimes. A very aggressive fighter. He's coming forward. That's the only thing him and Mauricio Lara have in common is that he's coming forward. And while Mauricio Lara is much more of I'm coming straight at you, I'm wrapping hooks around your guard, I'm coming behind my power jab, I'm throwing nasty shots down to your body. Luis Alberto Lopez is much more subtle. I'm coming in at an angle. I'm throwing my punches from where you don't see them coming. I'm still wrapping around your guard, but I'm not punching from orthodox positions. I'm punching from unorthodox positions. So much different task to deal with than that of Mauricio Lara. Doesn't punch as hard as Mauricio Lara, but is going to press you, is going to test you, will get behind his jab, both stabbing it to the body and up top. And, man, he's a true fighter. He is the #1 ranked IBF contender at featherweight for a reason. He's going to be up against it in this fight, though. Luis Alberto Lopez is going to need to either stop Josh Warrington or he's going to need to win so wide that Josh Warrington cannot get favorable scorecards. Man, I think that Josh Warrington is going to have his moments in this fight. I think his hand speed may show up in some instances, but bruh, in the politics of boxing, the hometown shit, fighting over there in the UK, it would lead you to want to go Josh Warrington's way and say that Josh Warrington is going to win the fight, but I just think Luis Alberto Lopez right now is a better fighter. If you would have talked to me before I saw the Josh Warrington that showed up against those 2 fights against Mauricio Lara, probably would pick Josh Warrington in those fights. But the more and more you study Josh Warrington, the fights against guys like Selby or the guy Kid Galahad, like those guys were able to, like, he's always been able to be hit, but Josh Warrington always is able to rise to the occasion, work harder than his opponents, throw more punches, land more punches, and outpoint them because of his work ethic, how hard he works, and really the passion with which he fights with. If he tries to do that against Luis Alberto Lopez, the harder puncher, the guy with the better angles, the guy with the better defense, the guy that's naturally stronger and more aggressive, he's going to go into trouble. So all the things that Josh Warrington, in my opinion, are very good at, which is the punch volume, being aggressive, being offensive, being willing to put 4 and 5 punches together, all the things that Josh Warrington is very good at, I think those are things that Luis Alberto that are going to make him more vulnerable to Luis Alberto Lopez. And right now, Luis Alberto Lopez is focused. When he's considered the underdog and when he's going into hostile territory, it's truly something else. He truly relishes this type of opportunity and the shot to be world champion, and having the advantages. I think he has better foot speed and movement. I think he has better angles. I think he has better defense. I think he hits harder. The only thing, Warrington, I believe, may have a little bit better hand speed and put combinations together better, but them awkward uppercuts and awkward hooks and coming in from different angles that Luis Alberto Lopez does, the fearlessness, the confidence, I think it's going to be too much for Josh Warrington on Saturday, man. So I got Luis Alberto Lopez. Could be considered a minor upset. I haven't looked at the odds, but y'all let me know if it's an upset. But I'm definitely going with the challenger in this one to beat the champion in his hometown. I think Josh Warrington's days of being an elite featherweight fighter are behind him, and I think Luis Alberto Lopez is on the rise, and I think that he is going to beat Josh Warrington in convincing fashion. Now, is he going to get the stoppage? I don't know, because we saw everything Mauricio Lara had to do to stop Josh Warrington. We saw what he had to do to stop Josh Warrington. He really had to have him out, and they were like, yeah, all right, we got to stop this fight. But now you got to wonder, is Josh Warrington's chin the same if he gets hit clean from Luis Alberto Lopez? I don't really know, man. I don't really know. I'm going to pick Luis Alberto Lopez by stoppage in this fight, because I think he's going to go in and know what he's up against on the judges' scorecards and the fans and stuff like that, and he has to make it emphatic. So if he don't get the stoppage, I think it'll be because of the courageousness of Josh Warrington, and Josh Warrington will have been down at least once or twice in the fight, but got up, battled back, and tried to be competitive. But I think Luis Alberto Lopez, somewhere late in the fight, somewhere between round 8 and round 11, I think he's going to end up stopping Josh Warrington, because I think he's going to be able to hit Josh Warrington early and often. And he's nasty to the body as well. He's just a very good fighter. You got to go watch Luis Alberto Lopez fight, man. But I'm picking him to win this fight over Josh Warrington by late stoppage, somewhere between round 8 and round 11. Y'all let me know who y'all picking in the comment section down below. Comment below, smash the like, subscribe to the channel, share the video, turn on your notifications. Please go to Twitter and follow me on Twitter. Appreciate everybody watching the video. Enjoy the rest of y'all day. And with that, we out of here. Peace out, y'all.